Okay, I can never set this thing up right to begin recording, y'all. Hello, family. Welcome back to your channel. Okay, so it's Sunday today while I'm filming this. But when you watch it, it may be Wednesday. And the reason being because you should have already watched two previous vlogs, kind of, sort of. My Saturday one, and then a shot with me, which I separated from the Saturday one. So you should have already watched two vlogs. So I know you guys probably was thinking while you were watching them, okay, girl, where's our update? Where's our weekly update? Like, what are you doing? So this is it right here. I wanted to be able to drop something for you every day since I'm on the truck and everybody else gets a pretty much daily vlog while I'm on the truck. That's why you should be following the truck channel. I'm just saying. But for you truck people, we are actually headed to Atlanta. Nothing really, but it's better than up north. So, in today's video, I'm just going to share with you sort of the updates, kind of, sort of, because I want to bring you along the entire process versus waiting until I get everything and then showing you this grand tour or whatever, which I still will do. And I'm still going to film each room individually, like as its own video, so that I can put them in the playlist for later references for anybody that's new coming on or that's purposely keying in apartment living, which is how I'm titling all these videos, because I do want to attract that crowd as well. So that being said, I'm going to just take you on a slight tour of what I've done here in the living room. All the other rooms are pretty much still the same because I'm trying to focus on one room at a time. Y'all know it's been a rough, but I've been doing it. So yeah, I'll just take you on a tour of what I've done so far and then give you kind of the heads up on what is kind of, I guess, to come. And I think that's about all I have because I got to get out of here. I'm kind of not running late, but running late for Sharon. So let's get started with where I'm at so far with the decor. And before I even do the actual update and let you know what I have done so far, I get that you guys, enjoy these videos. I know they're helpful for a lot of people. And I know a lot of my family members are very opinionated as to what they feel someone should do in their home. I'm not sharing this video for you as well as any other videos I've shared, DIYs, whatever it may be. I'm not sharing them for you to tell me what you would do or what you would change. I'm just basically laying out my blueprint for my own personal journey, but I'm sharing it with you guys, the family members. So what you will do in your home or what you might change in your home, that's absolutely fine because you're the one that has to live there. I'm the one that have to live here, so I'm decorating this space how I like it. So I listen and hear and see your comments down below as to what you would do, or you don't think this or you don't think that, and that's all gravy, but I typically ignore you because I'm going to do what I'm going to do in my own place at the end of the day. That's just it. So let's get on with the actual updates because I know you guys are here for that. And I will see you probably on Saturday, which is why I've separated the video so you'll have something kind of every day while I'm giving the truck people everyday vlogs. Okay, are you ready for the update? All right, so let's get started. Okay, so basically the lighting is going to be crap because I've actually blocked out some of the natural light, but that is too partly because I'm leaving. Okay, so first of all, the TV is still, as you see, down here on the floor, but that's because that was my fault. I actually purchased the wrong mount the first time, so I had to go back and get this mount that is also a tilting wall mount. I got it from Walmart, and I needed one that held up to an 80-inch TV, and I wasn't paying attention and trying to be cheap at the same time. So I ended up getting one that held up to like a 55. So ended up having to take that one back, which is why I'm still delayed, but they're going to do it on Monday for sure. So now I have the correct mounts. I'll start over here with the curtains that I hung. Also, I hung them in a way, I hung them very up high to the ceiling, as you can see. Let me go all the way back here so that you can see. I hung them as high up. There's probably like 2 inches from the ceiling, okay, to give the illusion, of course, of higher ceilings. But I'll come close and show you what I've done. Tip for those of you, houses, apartments, whatever the case may be, of course, the trick is to hang your rods higher than the actual window seal, window framing, because it does give the illusion of a larger space. In my case, I wanted to be able to access my French door, which is right here. So I did go with the curtains that had grommets so that they'll be easy to slide back and forth. So I have I have 3 different kinds of curtains hanging here because I love to layer. And so I wanted to bring in some of the accents of the blue. So I went with this. I don't know if this is a damask print, similar to it. I don't know. It's still very glam to me. And I only did 2 panels because I didn't want to be overwhelmed. I can do just enough in this type of pattern. And I did let them pull to the floor. These are 96 inches long. So even with them going all the way to the ceiling, I still get that slight elegant pull there. And then right beside of these, I went with just a very luxurious feel gray. And then, of course, some shears, but with a little bit of decorations on them, because I think that's just so cute, and it adds to the layering effect that I'm going for. And I extended the rods and curtains out past the actual door frame to also give a much larger window there, which is also another little trick. So that's what I've added there. And I can pull them back, still get the natural light in, still access the door without disturbing the curtains. Okay, so you guys have already seen the rug. That mirror piece right there was in the bathroom over there, but I've moved it here because I think it looks so much better. Also, you'll notice in this area, I don't know if it's just turning yellow for some reason. I'll get back right. I think it was that gold ball. But anyway, I added bits of gold, you'll see, throughout the space. I'm mixing my metals because I think that gives a more luxurious feel and a more put together feel. And especially since I went with the 3 couches and all this gray fabric. So I used pillows, of course, to break it up. You've seen those 2 pillows. They look better in here than they did where I had them. So I just added a blue suede pillow there. And then the 2 bedazzled ones over here. And then on this couch, I actually went back and purchased these big, fluffy, more like Mongolian type of throws. They are huge. I thought they were carpet, but the lady was like, no, it's really throws. So I added that for that luxurious feel. This pillow here, this one over here on this side, you would have saw in the vlog from the at-home store. And then that one was the one that was in the guest bedroom. I'm going to be putting the silver ones back in there. I have some pillows that I can actually cover with pillow covers. And I like the silver in that room too. So I took these 2 out of there because they look so much better and glam in here, as you can tell. So I'll just pillow cover the other ones that I have from like Hobby Lobby. So to talk about the pillows, I wanted to add up a lot of texture, a lot of different elements in this space because I love layering and I love different textures, but I still was going with my rendition of glam, I guess you could say. So I found these navy pillows with this little ball frillies on it that I thought was cute and fun. And so I added those. Home Goods, the at-home store, and wherever that one was from. I've had it for a while. And I just mimicked the same thing on that side. I did go back and add those 2 bling vases that I had from the house. I love them so much, and they were in the closet. I put them in the closet because I was like, I don't know where I want to put them, but I think they really accent the mosaic dragon, and it does bring in that glam factor that I love, pairing it off with that, what you've already seen. So same thing for this other long couch here. Did the exact same thing over here as well because I'm a very symmetrical person. My eye cannot process anything that is not symmetrical. It just can't. And then, so that's how that looks. And again, I'm bringing in elements of gold throughout the room to help tie it in with that side over there when it's done. So the coffee table. Okay, so the coffee table is from Home Goods, and I already envisioned what I wanted the coffee table to look like. I wanted it to be rectangular and just glass, not mirrored, and very, very simple to place down here to give the illusion that while you can see it, amongst all this textile and fabric and different textures of pillows, I wanted something super light and airy that kind of just disappears in a way and not take up a whole lot of space because again, you can see through the bottom of it. It's just a very simple piece. I love it. So this was snagged at Home Goods. I added two mercury glass candle holders there. And then I put this mother of pearl box there with a purple candle that smells amazing. And then, I love my pinks. And so I put this pop of pink here amongst this neutral background. That little pineapple is a candle. I have it on some coasters. And then my apartment therapy book, which has been teaching me so much, by the way. Over there, I added a gray and white basket that's housing the first set of throws I showed you guys that I do use when I'm in here snuggling up so that I don't really use those. I don't want to mess the fur up on them, so I kind of like them just sitting where they are untouched, so to speak. So those are more of my snuggle, warm, fuzzy blankets. And then this basket is just gray and white. I really love it. And it's from Home Goods as well. So over here in the corner, again, I added some gold accents and then my little bling base back there because I want to, and this is a good way, you guys, to mix metals. For those of you that are afraid to mix metals or you're more partial to one metal than the other, because I know some people just really love gold is your thing, and then some people just love silver. But there is definitely, for those of you that want to mix it, in my opinion, it does give a more designer look, more upscale look when you're able to mix them properly. And how I do it, I'll say how I do it, okay? Because I think I'm my own designer. But how I like to mix metals is when you are mixing or want to mix metals, okay, the key for me is to bounce it sparingly around the room. So little one there, and then as I move on in my decorating, there will probably be something right here to break your eye up. And then, of course, this area over here, which is more on the golder, bronzier side. And so because the rooms are open, it will tie in together. Don't pay any attention to all that. That's headed out the door with me to the truck. So this is what the living room looks like from here. Now, again, when I give you the update, the TV will be mounted finally because I got the right mount now. And then I've been on the hunt for my TV console to go there, which you will see how I'm trying to find one that's kind of this color, a little bit lighter, in between this and pewter and silver. I kind of want it to be a mixture of this particular color. So anyway, it'll be there when you see the next update over the weekend. Hopefully, the TV will be up. I ain't gonna say the piece will be here because I'm still hunting. But the curtains actually added a nice warmth to the room, and it just completed it for me in this area. So basically, this area over here is as complete probably as I'm going to have it. And then over there, I forgot to mention him, the little brass birds. So again, bouncing around the elements of gold, okay, just very sparingly. And the lamp, as you can see, is silver with the mirrored table. So I'll turn this way, and you can see a view from here and over here, I hope. I'm trying to give you all angles. So that's how it looks. As you can see, plenty enough space for still seating. Very streamlined coffee table. I absolutely loved it. That's exactly what I envisioned, you guys. And again, it takes me back to when I was a child. My mother had glass coffee tables and with fancy glassy coffee table, glass coffee tables. And it just really reminds me of her too. Plus being very modern and fitting into the space. So here's my blinged out vases that I've had for a while, and I think they just pair very well back here and give me my glam element that I'm going for. So that being said, let me show you this washer and dryer also. So that's the living room, you guys, so far. No, the lighting sucks, but that is it. And I'll give you an angle from over here as well. I absolutely love how it turned out, just how I saw it in my brain. So this is what this looks like and how it will stay. So those of you that are my lovely, beautiful family members that I do love very much, you can keep your opinions as to what you would do, move whatever to yourself, because it ain't happening. So here's the washer and dryer that I went with. I'll be doing a review on this. I have used it already. I washed my work clothes and my comforter stuff off of the sheets. I did throw some towels in there just to have to wash when I get back. But this is basically what it looks like. That's the inside of the pretty freaking spacious. I dried a comforter in there, by the way. And this is the top load dryer. There's some towels down there that I need to wash. But the barrel is big, and the agitator, that's what that thing was called. The agitator is not in here, which I like. And it's called a Smart Care. So it's supposed to be so energy efficient. It only puts the amount of water in here that it thinks you need. It only dries the amount of heat that it thinks the clothes are in there. So it kind of balances out your laundry as you put it in there to determine how much water it will give you. So it's supposed to be high energy efficient or whatever. So that's just basically what the set looks like that I went with. Definitely an investment, but so far I'm actually loving it. Not as hard to use as I thought it would be. So I'm excited about, using it or whatever. So that is going to conclude the update, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Grab something from it. And again, it will look a lot more complete once this TV is off the ground. And, oh, I didn't mention this tray. I also have this little mirrored tray right here in the middle with these metal handles here because, I love layering and dimension. And I just set it there because it didn't take up much space, and I almost didn't even see it, but so everything is corralled on the tray. Okay, and that is that. Okay, so here we go. All right, you guys. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the update so far. Let me show you one more thing. Oh my God, I almost forgot. You would have saw this in the buggy as well. I haven't mounted it yet. I just actually have it sitting on the towel rod, but I'm loving that to go with this blue and then the blue room there. It just, all the blue just kind of is giving me vacation, on a trip, not really my place, but it really is. So I'm going to, actually, you guys, this piece right here, I love this so much. I'm probably not even going to ever use this towel rack for towels because I have hand towels right here behind me. So actually, I'm thinking about dropping it like midways here so the bar will be kind of across the art, but it kind of gives me like an artsy feel. And you'll have to You know what? Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Sharon, get the heck out of here and go to work, girl. Let me see if I can show you. All right, look. Can you see that? This metal bar just, to me, just gives it like a, it doesn't take away from the art, but it just gives me like a artsy feel because of the metal and then the metal on the table legs. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it here. And again, I don't think I will be putting I don't think I will be putting towels on that towel rack or whatever. Okay, guys, I have got to get out of Dodge because I am borderline pushing my own time because I got some errands I got to run before I go back to the truck. So again, I hope you've enjoyed the update so far. To me, it's coming together. I'm loving it. So warm and cozy. Oh my God. I didn't even sleep in here last night. I slept in my own bed. Go figure. Because I thought it was just too pretty to be in here. Okay, fam. Hugs and kisses. I love you guys so very much. You did see this hair in the one of those vlogs. I had to slip it in on you. And so this is just what it looks like. So I'll wear her because she ain't on my neck and getting on my nerves and stuff. So I'll see you guys Friday, Saturday, whichever day I get back in with an update. Everyone enjoy your week. Truck people that follow me on my trucking channel, I will see you guys all week. And everyone stay blessed. Stay positive. Stay prayed up. Don't let nobody dictate your mood. Do something good for yourself and always do something good for somebody else. And remember, when you're decorating your space, decorate your space how you love it. What makes you feel good. Don't come in my comments telling me what you would and wouldn't do, honey, because guess what? I don't care. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.